lost your way. I see you there, you're drowning in a sea of pain. Wonder where it all went wrong, and it's hard to see that I've been here all alone. You know you can count on me. I'm strong like a city on fire, raging a war on the enemy. Feels like the sound of a lion. My love will never let you go. Burning down the dead of the night, making a way for you to get to me. Love is gonna win the fight. Oh, I will never let you go. I'll never let you go. When the world is trying to run you down and it's hard to stay, I'm reaching out, I'm reaching out. Just take my hand out, strong like a city on fire, raging a war on the enemy. Feels like the sound of a lion. My love will never let you go. Burning down the dead of the night, making a way for you to get to me. Love is gonna win the fight. Oh, I will never let you go. I'll never let you go. No matter how hard life gets, I'll take away your regrets. I'm fighting for your soul.
We ask for your blessing on our children. We hope that the sacred commitments of their wedding day will sustain them all the days of their lives.
May the love that binds them be strong and lasting, and may their hearts be filled with patience and understanding for one another.
May their home be a sanctuary, built on devotion to God, Torah, and the people Israel.
May they be blessed with health, courage, and good fortune, their love and friendship deepening through the years.
All together.
We pray that they will find the sense of completeness that comes from finding shalom.
Somewhere darker where hard to find, to let down our head tonight. And though we walk while our hands are tied, our hearts beat on through the night. When we're older and justified, we can fall asleep tonight. When we're older and justified, we can fall asleep, fall asleep. And I don't wanna sail back home to sail home. And I don't know where I belong, but I belong with you. The mystery of love and war has changed from what it was before. But you are like my open door that I am walking through. That I am walking through.
Bruchim abayim b'shem Adonai. Ivdu et Hashem b'simcha, ivdu et Hashem b'simcha, bo lefanav birnana, lefanav birnana. Yadadai, 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 yadadai. Mi adir al hakol, mi baruch al hakol, mi gadol al hakol, hu yevarech hachatan v'hakala. Jamie, Brandon, we are here. We welcome you to this holy space and this chuppah, the symbol of a Jewish home. You are surrounded by family and friends, your loving community. You can take a look out there. They love you. They love you. Who pledge their support for you now and always. Your chuppah, by the way, which is adorned with Papa Mark's tallis, may his memory be a blessing, is a beautiful way to bring in this moment. Your chuppah is open on all four sides. Your relationship, too, is open to the world. At times you will be buffeted by stormy gusts, and at other times blessed by calm, cooling breezes. And as you have been blessed with finding each other, you in turn will return blessing to the world by your actions, both as individuals and as a couple. So we begin with the blessing over the wine. The first one. As you will share the wine from a single Kiddush cup, you can grab it. So may you, just wait to drink, under God's guidance, share contentment, peace, and fulfillment from this cup of life. May you find life's joys heightened, its bitterness sweetened, and all of its moments hallowed by true companionship and love. We can join together with the blessing over the wine. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri agafen. Everybody can say l'chaim. All right, drink a little bit. You have to leave a little bit for the second cup. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. We are going to continue now with the ring ceremony. We invite Brett up to first give the ring that Brandon will present to Jamie. Brandon, if you could put the ring on Jamie's index finger for just a second, and don't, just on the top of it, yep. And Jamie, you can hold it up, just show everybody, it's real. Jamie, you can put it on your ring finger now. And Brandon, if you take your bride's hands, you can repeat these words after me as you look at her. Hare.
Hare.
At.
At.
Mekudeshet.
Mekudeshet.
Li.
Li.
Pitaba'at.
Pataba'at.
Zo.
Zo.
Kedat.
Kadat.
Moshe.
Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
Be consecrated to me
Be consecrated to me
with this ring
with this ring
as my wife,
as my wife,
in keeping
in keeping
with the heritage
with the heritage
of Moses
of Moses
and Israel.
and Israel.
Well done. All right, number 2. This time Jamie will have the ring that she'll present to Brandon. Brandon, you can put it on Brandon's index finger as well. Just hold it up, show you that it is also real. All right? Brandon, you can put it on your ring finger. And Jamie, you can take your beloved's hands and repeat these words after me. Hare.
Hare.
Ata.
Ata.
Mekudash.
Mekudash.
Li.
Li.
B'taba'at.
B'taba'at.
Zo.
Zo.
Kedat.
Kadat.
Moshe.
Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
Ve'Yisrael.
Be consecrated to me
Be consecrated to me
with this ring
with this ring
as my husband,
as my husband,
in keeping
in keeping
with the heritage
with the heritage
of Moses
of Moses
and Israel.
and Israel.
Well done. Thank you, Brett. Bride and groom have prepared vows that they would like to share one with the other. Who would like to go first?
Okay. Brandon, to be honest, writing these vows was no easy task. And it's not because I was worried how much better your vows were going to be since you're an actual writer, but because I can't possibly sum up how much I love you and how much you mean to me in roughly 600 words, but I'm going to try. When I first moved to Chicago, I didn't know what to expect. Will I make friends here? Will I be happy? Will I survive my first winter? And being from Florida, I was especially worried about that one. Luckily, I can answer yes to all of those questions, but I certainly didn't think that I would meet the love of my life after just 2 months of living there. We spent those first few months together exploring our new city, walking through different neighborhoods on the weekends, and finding which restaurants had the best milkshakes. I'm glad the obsession with ice cream was mutual. I knew I had found my best friend, and I didn't want to spend a day without you. It was also during this time that we got to really know one another. I found out how much you love to read and write, how driven and determined you are when it comes to work, and how obsessed you are with sports. Having met at the end of football season, I really didn't know what I had gotten myself into until a little later into dating. I also found out how much you love your family and how much they mean to you. You have such special relationships with each member of your family and never miss an opportunity to spend time with them or talk for hours on the phone with them. You have taken my family on as your own, and I love how much you love them. I found that you will do anything for your friends and how you are one of the most caring and thoughtful people I know. You make me feel so loved, and you are my biggest supporter. You push me to be the best version of myself and encourage me to try new things. It is crazy to think that we have only known each other for 5.5 years because I truly feel like I've known you my entire life. Maybe that's what happens when you move in together right at the beginning of a pandemic and are forced to be together 24/7. I have learned so much about you, and I love you for exactly who you are. The funny guy who can't go one conversation without making a joke, the crazy sports fan who paces our living room during football games, and it doesn't even have to be one of your teams, literally any football game. And the sweet and sentimental dog dad who joins in on my happiness or is there to cheer me up when I am sad. We have been through our fair share of ups and downs, but we always come out on the other side stronger. I know that marriage won't always be easy, and we will experience tough times in the future, but I vow to always be there for you, to listen, to make you feel seen and loved always. You are my best friend, and I can't wait for all of the adventures we have yet to experience together. Whether that's going on more trips and visiting new places, starting a family, or maybe one day a Browns Super Bowl? We can dream, can't we? I am so lucky it is you that I get to experience both the good and the bad with, because there is no one else I would want by my side. I love you.
Oh my God. Smoke. Over the 5 years and change you and I have been a couple, I have lost count over how many times I've fallen in love with you. It's the best kind of trick you can play, that at any moment, just by the virtue of the kind of person you are, I am reminded again and again how deeply in love I am with you. I fell in love with you again at the Taylor Swift concert. You danced and sang along to every word for 3.5 hours. At times, you nearly jumped out of your seat, belting out tunes at the top of your lungs. When Taylor sang You Belong With Me, you took my hand and spun around in a perfect twirl. Your smile was bigger and brighter than Taylor's stage. You were on the biggest high of happiness, and God, was it contagious. I love when you feel that way, and I vow to do whatever I can to make you that happy throughout our life together. I fall in love with you whenever you are with my family. You move around the room on holidays, dedicating time to each and every family member. You are warm, generous, and kind to every cousin, grandma, aunt, uncle, sibling, and parent. You give each person your full attention and listen and laugh with them. You make them feel loved, like you've known them your whole life. I love how much my family loves you and how much you love them. I vow to always make you proud to be a Rotsky and part of this family. I fall in love with you whenever I'm with your family. Every Holmes, Nickel, and Shelowitz has treated me like one of their own. Since you first brought me to Florida, your mom and dad have always treated me like a son. They've always supported my passions and even my Browns. I love each one of them so very much. I vow to always be there for them too. I fall in love with you when I come home from long days at work. You in Memphis will be waiting for me with open arms and a high schmoop. Sometimes you'll have breaded chicken and cheesy potatoes waiting too. At dinner we'll watch Jeopardy, often going back and forth with right answers or good guesses. It's this part of the evening where I'll often remark, this is the best part of my day. It isn't because I nailed a double Jeopardy or because your cheesy potatoes rock, which they definitely do. It's the best part of my day because I'm with you. You are quite frequently the best part of my day. I love you so much, and I vow to try and be the best part of your day too. A few more times I've fallen in love with you. Freezing our asses off in Evanston watching Ohio State play Northwestern, drinking coffee and reading together on lazy Sunday mornings, driving home from Cleveland to Chicago after the bridal shower weekend with you beaming in the seat next to me thinking that this day is gonna happen. I cannot wait to keep falling in love with you. It is the greatest joy in my life. To everyone you meet, you are a loyal friend, a confidant, an advice giver, and a source of empathy. You are a wonderful daughter to 2 amazing parents. You are a supportive little sister to Caitlin, and now an inspiring big sister to Jamie, Hannah, and Aiden. But of everyone in the world, I am the luckiest, because to me you are my wife. I vow to cherish every single moment. I am lucky enough to be your husband.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you each for sharing that with us publicly. We get married in public because it's an affirmation to the Jewish community about how proud you are to be together and to be Jewish. And this community, whether you're Jewish or not, we want you to celebrate with us right now. We want you to sing. So we're going to have the Sheva Brachot, which are traditionally the 7 blessings. They start very humbly with the blessing over the wine, and they grow and grow and grow. And really, it even speaks of the people in Israel are celebrating with you right now, and the Jewish people are celebrating with you. So let's be joyous. Sing with me. Second part. Yalai, 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 yalai. We now have the honor of asking your parents to adorn you with the talis, the prayer shawl. So we're actually going to ask you to kind of somehow, put it around them. Yeah, you can kind of like thread it through. Perfect. Yeah, go ahead. You can all just keep your hands on them for a second. Just hold right there. You know, at the ketubah ceremony, we had a really special moment with the parents. We just want you to know, once again, how important you are in their lives. And what you carry with you is a generational memory of those who came before you. In this moment, as you're adorned with this talis, you're carrying the sacred, sacred obligation and burden of generations who came before you. Some who are here today and joyously celebrating, and some who are not here physically, but in spirit, they are celebrating with you. So you all can move back just a little bit, and we're going to have that moment just for the two of you here. I'm going to ask you to both bow your heads, and I'm going to ask everybody, if you wish to share a little prayer in your heart for Jamie and Brandon, your wishes for them, just silently within yourselves as I bestow the priestly blessing upon them. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and may God keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May God's light shine upon you and may God be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Jamie and Brandon, may God walk with you. May God be with you through seasons of joy, moments of challenge. And may God give you the greatest gift of all, the gift of shalom, the gift of peace. And we say together, Amen. Mazel tov. All right. Oops. Okay. Beautiful new talis and a beautiful new Kiddush cup that you can make part of your mikdash me'at, your small sanctuary in your home. All right. We have arrived at that moment. We're very close to that moment. And I want to take this time, though, and also acknowledge that you have reached many moments. The ketubah signing was one of them. But I want to also acknowledge my role as a civil officiant. So in the presence of everyone, we declare now that in the sight of the Jewish community and before God, that Brandon and Jamie are united together. We recognize the home you will create together, and as authorized by the state of Ohio, you are now partners. And before I invite you to share a little smooch, Brandon is going to step on the glass. And as many of you know, there's lots of traditions. There's lots of reasons why we step on the glass. We always say there's like 2 Jews and 3 opinions. So you can find many reasons why we do this. But the most probably traditional one is that the temple was destroyed 2,000 years ago. And you may ask, why in the world, Rabbi, are we remembering such a tragic event in Jewish history? 2,000 years ago, the temple in Jerusalem destroyed. And we do this because even in our highest moments, our most joyful moments, we recognize that there are people who are still in need of healing in this world. And that healing is the work we need to do. And so as this glass breaks into many pieces, it is symbolic of the pieces that we all, as a community, pick up together to create tikkun, to create repair in the world. And so we celebrate and we also acknowledge the brokenness. But today we're going to say Mazel Tov after the glass is broken, and we're going to invite you to try it practice run 1, 2, 3. That was okay. It wasn't really good. So I'm going to try it one more time. Pump it up. Much better. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, just keep it at that volume. All right, you are. That's what. Yep. Mazel tov! You may kiss your partner. Love you.
You've been dancing, I've been watching you flow like a feather.
One look, dark room, meant just for you. Time moved too fast, you play it back. Buttons on a cold, light-hearted joke. No proof, not much, but you saw enough. Small talk, he drives, coffee at midnight. The light reflects the chain on your neck. He says, look up, and your shoulders brush. No proof, one touch, you felt enough. You can hear it in the silence, silence. You can feel it on the way home, way home. You can see it with the lights out, lights out. You are in love, true love.
I'm fine here on my own, but if I needed somebody, it'd be you I call my own. I don't need anybody. I'm fine here on my own, but if I needed somebody, it'd be you I call my own. I intersect walk toward the door. Well, I know you've danced 100 songs, but stay with me one more. Didn't know how I could tell you, but you could already tell. I don't need anybody, I'm fine here on my own.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Awesome. Now we want to hear from the bride and groom. Anybody want to hear from the bride and groom?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Whether you travel near or far for this incredible day, we are very, very, very grateful to have you in our lives.
We would like to give a special thank you to my parents, Fran and Joe. Thank you for Thank you for everything you two have done to make this the best night of our lives. From all of the planning and the million phone calls, this would not have been possible without you two.
We would also like to give a big thank you to my mom, Kim. And my dad and stepmom, Jack and Meredith. You guys have been a huge help in the wedding process from the beginning and have supported us each step of the way. So let's raise a glass to what should be an unforgettable night. We can't wait to dance and celebrate with you all night long. I also want to say everything here, Jamie Rotsky's fingerprints are all over everything. So any fun you have tonight is 100% her. I was given 10%, but it's truly 100% her. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Cheers to us. Yeah.
Fran and I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. It means the world to us that so many people came to celebrate Jamie and Brandon's marriage. We would also like to thank everyone that helped make this all possible. From those that helped with Jamie's showers, her bachelor party, Brandon's bachelor party, and obviously this evening. It didn't just take a village, it took several states to pull this off. We've had a great time over the last few years getting to know Kim, Jack, Meredith, Aiden, nice speech last night, by the way, Aiden, Jamie Rotsky, and, well, now we got two Jamie Rotskys, AI, and Hannah, and are so grateful for everything they have done to make this night happen. We couldn't be happier that Jamie will be part of such a great family. Jamie, I am so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. I'm especially proud of you for graduating from my alma mater, Florida State University. Did I hear a boo in the crowd there?
Adam.
Graduating from Florida State with a degree in actuarial science. If any of you are wondering what that is, I'm not completely sure either. But I do know it has something to do with math. After graduation and a difficult job search, Jamie was offered a job in Chicago. Given that Jamie was raised in South Florida and had never seen snow, we thought she had lost her mind. Though we were sad she would be moving so far away, we were very proud of her and excited for her new adventure. Luckily, Jamie had no problem adjusting to Chicago. She figured out the bus schedule and the importance of owning a good coat. She quickly made friends, and at a Super Bowl party, she met Brandon. She's supposed to give a shout out to Robbie and Barry. I assume he was extremely taken with her if he was able to pull himself away from a football game to talk to her. From all accounts, the night went well until Brandon fumbled the football on the 1-yard line. As enjoyable as the night had been, Brandon never asked Jamie for her phone number. The mistake was corrected a few days later when Brandon was able to track her down. Brandon, you are extremely intelligent, kind, funny, and have a great taste in music. I have thoroughly enjoyed our disc golf adventures and look forward to many more in the future. Jamie could not have made a better choice. Jamie and Brandon, I love you guys. Your relationship is amazing, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys.
Since I knew Jamie was going to be really smart, I intentionally picked her delivery date to be 2 weeks early so that she would make the cutoff for the school year. Okay, I really just wanted to save a year on the cost of daycare. But I was right, because by the time she was 5, Jamie could name all of the states and all of the capitals, and at 6, she won the first grade science fair. That's right. She was always a great student and especially excelled in math. How many moms can say they bonded with their daughter over calculus problems? As a child, Jamie was always very quiet and shy. With Caitlin as an older sister, it's amazing she ever learned to talk. Sorry, Kate. Jamie was a super easy kid and never gave us any trouble. Where most kids argue about things like bedtime, Jamie was always more than willing to go to bed, though most of the time she would just fall asleep on the couch. Apparently, that has not changed, except now it's Jamie and Brandon falling asleep on the couch. It's no secret to those of you that have known Jamie a long time that she was a bit of a picky eater growing up. And by growing up, I mean until she met Brandon. I knew it was serious between them when she started eating at restaurants that did not serve chicken fingers. And she started spending a lot of time watching football. Never a sports fan, Jamie started knowing names of players and their teams. But she's not the only one who changed. Brandon now knows the lyrics to numerous Taylor Swift songs and is fairly competent at cleaning an apartment. They are the perfect example of couples that learn to compromise. She sat through Oppenheimer, and he sat through the Barbie movie. Jamie, I love you so much. You're beautiful, funny, and best of all, you don't pick fights with me like your sister. Wait. There's more. I love that you work from home so they can call you at any time of the day for absolutely no reason. I love our early morning Wordle games with Dad. We haven't missed a day in over 2 years, though I think you might have missed today. And that we still text goodnight most nights. Brandon, my football watching buddy. I love your quick sense of humor and how much you make Jamie laugh. I love that you answer all of my football questions and will text with me during the games when both Jamie and Joe have fallen asleep. I love how hard you work, your amazing articles, and how much you have made Joe happy by taking up disc golf. You guys are one of the cutest couples I've ever seen, and I am so excited to see what the future has in store for you. Brandon, I can't wait to read your next article, where it will end with Brandon lives in Chicago with his wife, Jamie, and their dog, Memphis.
Now, everyone, please raise your glasses in a toast to Jamie and Brandon. We love you guys and wish you many years of love and happiness. Mazel tov.
As Brandon's favorite band, the Foo Fighters, say, it's times like these. I will alter these lyrics to, it's times like these we have something extraordinary to celebrate. I am so honored to stand up here and say a few words on this extremely meaningful day. First, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all of you for being here and supporting the marriage of my son, Brandon, and Jamie. From the day Brandon came into my life, he has brought me immeasurable joy and pride. I've watched him grow into the remarkable man he is today, caring, kind, and compassionate. Even the simplest times, when he was just 5 years old and he stood on stage and performed in front of all the Club Med vacationers with a huge smile, to times like when he gave a commencement speech so eloquently to all his fellow classmates and their families at his high school graduation. There were so many times throughout Brandon's life which were evidence to me that Brandon was not afraid to step out of his comfort zone to be his best self. I knew Brandon wasn't afraid to dive in head first when something was important to him. After all, he showed us this so early on at the age of just 3 when he jumped right into a pool at playgroup the minute we arrived without any hesitation at all, before he, Jamie, or I even had gotten our bathing suits on. Now, Brandon, that was very scary. Since then, you learn before you dive in head first to any enticing situation that you will first test the waters to make sure you are making the right choice. And you have made amazing choices, of which one of them is who you chose to be your partner in life, Jamie Lee Holmes. Now, Jamie Lee Rotsky. Destiny, Kismet, Bashert, whatever God orchestrated act you want to call it, I believe brought these two beautiful souls together. I'm not the most religious person, but I am spiritual, and I do believe that things happen for a reason. Brandon and Jamie both had recently moved to Chicago after college to launch their careers. Brandon came from partly cloudy Cleveland, Beechwood to be exact. Oh, and to all of you Chicagoans and Floridians, Cleveland is not the mistake on the lake. Don't believe everything you hear. And Jamie came all the way from sunny Florida, a town called Weston. One day, not too long after Brandon moved, he told me he was going to a newish and Jewish event at a local bar. I was so thrilled that he decided to go. I thought it was so great that he was once again stepping out of his comfort zone, going there alone with the hopes of meeting people in an unfamiliar place. I was hoping he would meet a nice Jewish girl. Brandon reported back that he did meet a nice Jewish girl and her boyfriend. And they invited him to a Super Bowl party at their home. Jamie had also been invited to the party because she had a friend who was friends with the same couple. This was the event that sparked Brandon and Jamie's love story, as Taylor Swift would say, Jamie's favorite singer. So one single event led to other events which brought us all together today for this joyous occasion. What a blessing. Jamie, from the day I met you, I knew you were Brandon's forever and always girl. Your warmth, grace, and genuine love for Brandon has touched me deeply. You are beautiful, both in ways obvious and in depth. You have brought so much happiness to Brandon, and I am grateful. I don't know how it gets better than this. Today, I did not only gain a daughter-in-law, but a cherished new member of the family. Brandon, I am so proud of the man you have become. I know you will continue to grow and thrive alongside Jamie. I know that your great-grandfather, Papa Al, would want to tell you the most important words to remember to say are, yes, dear. As Taylor Swift would say, today was a fairy tale. Together, embrace each new day with hope, excitement, and the magic of your love. And your fairy tale will be your reality. I'm sure you know that every day isn't always going to be like moving lyrics from a Taylor Swift or Foo Fighters song. And some days will need a little finer tuning. With your love for one another, you two will be able to reach for the stars and weather the harshest storms. As you journey through life, remember to cherish every moment, big or small. Embrace each other's passions and dreams, and never stop supporting one another. And always remember to laugh, especially at Brandon's jokes. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Jamie's family, Fran, Joe, Caitlin, Alec, Grandma Arlene, Aunt Beth, Uncle Ira, and Aunt Emily. Your warmth and kindness and genuine hospitality have touched my heart. From the very beginning, you welcomed Brandon with open arms, and then you extended that same warm welcome to all of us. It's evident that the values you have instilled in Jamie have played a significant role in shaping the wonderful person she is today. I feel truly blessed to be joining our lives with such an amazing family, and I look forward to countless memories we will create together. Thank you for your friendship, your love, for embracing us, and for being an integral part of this beautiful journey. Congratulations, Brandon and Jamie. May your love story be filled with endless chapters of love, happiness, and fulfillment. Today marks the beginning, and I cannot wait to see the incredible journey that lies ahead for both of you. Cheers.
I thought it was short ribs time, but they remembered me. Anyways, before I go on script here, I want to thank Rabbi Caruso and Joe and Fran and Kim for using every possible story I have on this script here. So thank you very much. And the lighting's bad and I need glasses. Hello and welcome to the wedding of Brandon and Jamie. It has been an exciting year leading up to tonight, and I know tonight will not disappoint. I'd like to formally welcome Jamie's parents, Joe and Fran. Now I lost my place. As well as their family, to the Rotsky-Sirkin family. It has been so nice getting to know you these last 5 years, and being able to share this amazing night with all of you is a blessing. Thanks for letting us add Jamie as our newest daughter to the family. Jamie and Brandon are a fantastic couple. They love each other so much and show it in every way. They are always looking out for each other. They have taken on some new interests since meeting each other. Brandon now enjoys romantic comedies, reality TV, and you guys probably haven't heard this, but Taylor Swift. Jamie has become a Cleveland and Ohio State sports fan and a gambling enthusiast. They are both great dog parents to Memphis, their beautiful dog, and they cook very well. Family means so much to both of them. Brandon loves going to Florida and visiting. He especially loves watching football in the Holmes' family room as Fran showers him with piles of appetizers. Jamie has become a regular at family events and holidays in Cleveland and fits in very well with our family. Please hold me. She has become extremely close with her new sisters, Jamie and Hannah, and her little brother, Aiden. Kim and Meredith and I have truly enjoyed planning this wedding with Jamie and her parents and special wedding consultant, Caitlin. Jamie has been super organized. As you can see, she has great taste and style. She is smart, beautiful, sweet, and easygoing. Brandon, you're a lucky man. A very lucky man. Brandon, I am so proud of the man you have become. You are a terrific son, brother, and grandson. I know you'll be a phenomenal husband. You put Jamie first in everything you do. You are hardworking and fun and willing to try new things. All of these qualities are very admirable. Always remember tonight and all the people here that love you and Jamie. It will pull you through tough situations that you encounter. And as the saying goes on your shoulder, please stay gold. Brandon and Jamie, my hope for you are that you enjoy each other as much for the next 70 years as you do tonight. That you are blessed with children, perhaps one football player, and most importantly, good health. Lastly, I want to thank Kim, Fran, and Meredith for making Joe Holmes and I look like we know how to put on a wedding. Brandon and Jamie, we love you.
And I know
know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it. Oh, and I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. Yes, I know, yes, I know, girl, I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it, but I love it.
Really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I gotta eat it within my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go off, gone. Deuces goodbye, I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back? This is the moment.